Hey there, mateys. This is Discovery Scouts of Pirates of the Caribbean film series here, and Mick Dragonatus has haircut on it. Jesse has a haircut on it. He got to shave. He got to shave his beard. He got his hair. He got his haircut. He feels better now, and we have a it's very flux of assignments. So solid today is very important to you guys. He came back. He came back from 2014. And he was exactly what it's supposed to do. Psycho series has the characters as most of them have but Psycho brothers, Psycho kid, Psycho mom, and Psycho dad, and she'll have to just show you how about something about this and place it about a very animated for a person on set on his Dragonatus, Big Brother, and Psycho dad, Larry's Lunch, and Bridget West. A kid behind the camera as Michael Green, Charles Green as Angry Grandpa, as Jeffrey Whichway as Psycho Dad, Jeffrey Whichway as Big Brother, George Osborne as George here, and Melissa and George Stahlbugger as Psycho Families, and Psycho Abrahams, and Whichways, and Stahlbuggers today. And she'll show you something about Man Named Corn as the best friend, as the new friend, Man Named Corn. I've been watching about an adventure of babysitters, babysitting, and show something very important to you guys. If you guys are very if you guys stay healthy, if you take a lot of some 4 to 6 vitamin C's, 4 big vitamin C's, just like the pills, as long as I can, if you take about 5 vitamin C's, just the small ones, if you much to the kid, if you feel better soon, it's about 2 more days. You need to bring your mask on outside when you guys walking, and well, you welcome there from the Disney Channel Richard series and the ritual movies, Bunk X, Adventures of the Babysitting, Long as You Can, and Girl Meets Worlds. All I have to know is gonna be something as long as you do know. I just look up for the battle bots of the TV shows of the ABCs, and I am sure it's also a canon, and it can't afford to be gotta have to be something else, to be something you can afford to be attorney or something, And unfortunately, and Jesse meets Michael as kid behind the camera as the Dragonatus here, as to the knows about an adventures of Los Angeles, California as WannaCon. It looks like it's about Long Beach, Miami, Florida, and New York City with the beach, and the Africa's beach. All you know is the legend of Tarzan, as the gorilla, as watching the stampede for 10,000 wildebeest, as 4 lions who could follow him as the heroes, kept the room, and a lot of hundreds of men, and stayed aside of the camps, cities, and a lot of them really realistic characters. The artists that could be actually who got their first actor as Alexander Skarsgård as the Tarzan, as Greystone, John Clayton, and that's his wife, her husband as Jane Porter, as Noah as just Wiley as Margot Robbie. She is its Tarzan. It's defended by the gorillas as leopards, as in the Noah as wild, as the Sabre for Disney movies, as Lucy Hale coming up for new Jane Porter, and I don't know, and I noticed in the new guy as the nose in the name is the Tarzan as Tarzan, and another guy who's Disney movies that's coming out about 2018. As I heard about the very TV news on YouTube channels, so I have it and plan with you guys. And my point is, I have a very I'm very interested in those of his families, friends, friendships. Very love her. He loves Julia. She loves him all the time. And Psycho Dad's back from the dead. After he killed her by the last 4 weeks. He's still alive. He gets up there. He gets Jeffrey Senior Rich Ray is still alive. Uncle Larry's too, and Melissa, and Aunt Jackie, Uncle George, and Uncle Charles, and his dad, his brother Jeffrey, and his best friends. The cousin is Georgie, is Corn, Mark, Buzz, and Zach, and his girlfriend Juliet. And those are those guys. It's really special. It really does. And probably it does matter how did they change your friends, and change your minds. It has to be very important for you guys. Important. It's still working on 3 person on sets to be on watching the McJuggernuggets as Big Brother. Georgie Starbugger as Noah's about Elma, New Jersey, as Stay With Them as the Wild. Hey, Jeffrey stays with the new house. His house looks moving from the Rich Race residence house as barely as long as I can. If I believe you, as I to you with Big Brother explanations. If you need to get the questions, as long as you know as you can. For I have to change your mind. So if you need it, she'll tell you know about it. She'll tell you more how you watch it about McJuggernuggets here. You can always make McJuggernuggets. That's the parentions that are orientated for the last 2 years. So I've been there he been there these years, this past 2 years. So I have to get present for you guys. This is our friend Michael there, and he's working with the YouTube channel. He knows about Jesse is his best friend, as he knows about Wiley as Michael Green, as he cuts a haircut. He cuts a haircut where he shaves his beard for the ones that have a grow in about for 5 or 10 weeks. And Jesse's nice of you guys. He's best friends. So it's nice to meet you. He came out from Switzerland. He came out for the 3 weeks of Switzerland. He came down to the California, to around the United States and America, to go around to after the goes around there from the airport stuff, to get the 24 hours, and including with the 2 more hours. And but Juggernuggets came behind the cameras, took the pictures once in a while, and looks after the exercise. If it means to it, it's really important to you guys. If as long as I can, I believe if it's been about past 2 years, it's also been about for the WannaCon every year. Also to be Manny as he graduated for his college and university as the Rowan University, as to see somehow looks like so once in a while wants you to have it enjoy it, agreed, and thinking somehow about very important for you guys. Let's see to watch it. However it's being wanted, if you guys are very important, if you need it, sometimes you get it, you can never hurt it. I never have to forget about hundreds of them. If you forget it, and sometimes you get it, you get about watches as long as you can. Videos every day, every week, every month, every year. And some past 10 years. Even though presented by February 14th, 2005, and through this about June 10th, 2020. So I ask you guys to show you guys about being graduated date, about $18,000. Judges has the 30's brought there for the $30,000 for the safe downstairs of his house. Jeffrey Senior just gotta just kicks out for the past few years, for the past few months ago. I came into the asking this sometimes. I have a very important to you guys to be a surfer, for being a surfer as long as I can, as long as I could. If you guys very enjoy it and enjoy your time, see your few minutes. If you watch it, that's about as long as I could. If you watch it, enjoy your life for the Limit Dragon Nuggets.